Welcome back to popolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you go on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, type in Po Politickin. Listen to our interviews since 2008. 1212 in place to be with Mike Johnson Jr. How you doing?
I'm all right, man. Yourself?
I'm good. And it was like your real name too. It's his real name out there, folks.
You want to know something deep? I used to go by the name Juggernaut in my early days. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do something. I had to change something. You know what I'm saying? When I was Juggernaut, I was doing my due diligence, performing and whatnot. I did battle as well. Shout out to him. I battled T-Top before he had got found by Smack. So, I got some type of history with a lot of hip hop stars, I would say, or people that were major in hip hop. So I changed my name. I'm like MIC Johnson Jr. I'm Michael Johnson Jr. That's me. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I didn't want to, man, listen, I ain't want to be in the box. People hear Juggernaut, they just hear fucking shit up, destructive. What if I wanted to sing? What goes out? Juggernaut? He's singing? His name's Juggernaut.
But your Twitter still say Jugger MC. I just noticed that.
Exactly the point. It's one of those things, you know what I'm saying? Those that's been rocking with me since before I made myself known as Mike Johnson Jr. Jugger MC is everything about me as far as a tag. You know what I'm saying? Juggernaut, DMC, that was my thing. You know what I'm saying? So I still keep that as a moniker. For those that know me as Juggernaut, y'all got my heart. If you didn't know Juggernaut, Mike Johnson Jr., he'll give you everything. You know what I'm saying? So Jugger MC is just everything. Man, every social media there is, Jugger MC. Even my gamers, PSN, Jugger MC. You know what I'm saying? So just know.
I hit
just
you
know.
Up.
Yeah.
So what's your where you from?
I'm from Rochester, New York. Born and raised in Rochester, New York, upstate New York. 19th Ward. I would say most people would say the west side of Rochester. So that's my foundation, man. Rochester taught me a lot. Granted, I've lived in different places. I've lived down south before. I lived in Cali before. You know what I'm saying? I've definitely grasped a lot, but everywhere I go, it's like it's no place like home. It's weird. It's weird for me. I love my city. You know what I'm saying? I might maybe not like a lot of the BS that happens in my city, but as far as everybody that's eating, everybody that's doing their due diligence to follow their dream, I love my city for that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where I'm from, man. 585. Was born back when it was 716. Remember that.
So what's your earliest memories of hip hop?
My earliest memories, man. You want to know something deep? So I was in that, I would say, my mom Dukes, she's a hairstylist, you know what I'm saying? So she was, when I was young, she was doing her due diligence, working in that Atlanta Escape Hair Salon, you know what I'm saying? So that was back when Ludacris was actually a host. You know what I'm saying? He was just hosting on radio. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't realizing I was hearing Ludacris every day. That was weird. You know what I mean? But the biggest memory I have, realizing who Biggie was. My dad had the radio blaring. Me and my brother, we probably like 7 and 5. And that joint, that Puffy, Mace, and Biggie joint, now who hot, who not? Tell me who dropped, who sell out in the stores. I didn't know who else on there but Biggie. And Biggie, when Biggie verse came on, we had so much fun, but I was captivated by everything Biggie was saying.
Hey, Time out. You just started off with Mace verse though, but you said you ain't heard nothing but Biggie. So you heard Mace too. I can't let
I
you
mean,
Mace like that.
shoot, when I grew up, I started understanding a lot of things. You know what I mean? I know that whole joint back front to back, but I just can't. I don't want to misquote what the song title is. I just wanted to say that part. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to misquote that. I just knew if I say that part, y'all gonna get it. You go get the gist of it. But all I remember was Biggie Park coming on, and me, my brother, and my dad, we just started dancing. We just started vibing out crazy, and that was probably one of the best times. You know what I'm saying?
He got that Diana Ross sample on it.
You know, like I think, that's probably why we was like really vibing to it. Like it was like feel good music. You know what I'm saying? And that captured. You know what I'm saying? And while I was down there, I was heavy in the Nation of Islam. We would, go to the mosque all the time. I was junior FOI at one point. You know what I'm saying? So I had a strict upbringing, but that day is a memory for me. You know what I'm saying? It was like freedom.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all called the Holy Ghost, huh?
You feel me? Through hip hop though. We was wild, going crazy. My pops doing a Biz Markie and joint. Like, man, we just having fun. It was like the dopest thing ever in life to me. And I would say another time would be when I came back to Rochester from being in Atlanta. There was a lot of Rochester was a lot of gods. Nation of Gods and the Earths was heavy. It started out with my uncle, and my uncle gave the knowledge to my pops, and my pops, we was already in Islam, so it was like he was feeding us everything that he was learning. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be in the house playing Mortal Kombat. I'm not knowing that it's ODB in the background, but the song is so fire. Ah, oh, baby, I like it raw. I'm like, this is fire. So like, it's weird. Everything has to do with either fun or a video game with me. There was another time, Rakim was the main person. And I only remember Rakim because of the Sega handheld that they had out back then. You know what I mean? I had Sonic Tetris, and we was going to Darien Lake, but it was raining crazy that day. I don't even know how we made it to where we made it to. But I just remember, you know what I'm saying, microphone fiend. That's all I remember. It's like hip hop is really deep. I guess all I can say is hip hop gave the best moments of my life.
And then
So that's why I'm here. Say it again.
No, I'm saying, so how did you get into the game?
I got into the game basically. It's in the back. I got into the game honestly through my cousin M. INF exclamation point. Shout out to my cousin. You know what I mean? HCM is the gang. But yeah, it was like I was probably like around 8. You know what I'm saying? He older than me. He about like probably like 4 or 5 years older than me. F was. And F was already getting heavy into the music. You know what I'm saying? Working with my bro JD Riggs back then. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the bro. But on the way towards Harlem, where most of my family was at, went to go visit down to them in the car. There was instrumentals playing. He had a cassette tape with instrumentals. All of a sudden, he's freestyling and he's teaching me how to freestyle. I'm enjoying it, but I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? Back then, I didn't really, really take it too serious. I was just like, oh, I can do this. Later in life, I started using that skill for like class, like public speaking classes or projects, just probably write a rhyme or, I was always excited when I had to write a poem in English. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. But when I would turn 15, I made a conscious decision to keep a notebook. 2 years after that, my cousin put me on my first song called Face Facts. And he was amazed. That's still to this day that messes with me right there, because it's like I was just trying to be great, as I know my cousin to be. And what I was hearing from him, it was like everything that I ever heard from artists that I love to research. So he was like feeding, you know what I'm saying? And he offered, put me on a song. I just wanted to do justice and everything. I'm spitting the verse and I had to put on a voice. Had to put on a voice back then. I had to try to make my voice deep a little bit. People don't know I had like a Mickey Mouse voice when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? So put the voice on, I did my verse, boom. All I remember is everything turned off. It was 3 people. My boy, Hooligan Easy, shout out to him, gang shit. Inf, and one other person. I forgot who that was, but all I seen them was just jaws drop. I'm like, did I do good? I don't, did I do okay? I said, that was phenomenal. Oh, okay. I'm not like y'all though. Y'all too fire. Like, I need to get like y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that was my first introduction to high caliber music, or being introduced to them. And later on in life, when I actually matured, Riggs reached out to me. JD Riggs reached out to me, and we started building. And everything was history from there. It's funny because he was always at my family functions, because he was always with my cousin Inf. He was always around me, even when I was a kid, and I never knew it.
I'll say, so how you got into battle rapping?
I actually started that first. If you want to be technical, when I started keeping a notebook, my thing was just about verses. It was everything about verses. I wasn't really focused on song structure. I didn't know nothing about that at that time. I just knew I had to say something to make people feel what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I used to just write multiple verses just in case I had to be in a cipher, or just in case somebody wanted to rap, or I just wanted to show that I was an MC. So when I went to college in North Carolina Central University, I was in Durham, North Carolina. And my friends was basically, telling me, yo, you one of the nicest. Like, you need to do something. I know somebody that, you know what I'm saying, they trying to do battles. So I linked up with them. The first battle I ever did, the like on camera battle, I went to T-Top's hood. I had to get a ride there and all that type of stuff, but I had drove to his hood. Everybody that was with me is college kids. They don't know nothing about battling. They don't know nothing about hyping me up. All of them is scared because we going into a whole new place that nobody ever been to. But hip hop, for the sake of people was telling me not to go. For the sake of hip hop, I can't. No, as being an MC, it's like no, I'm going. And we went 4 rounds. Like, you know how it is back then. Like, if they asked for another round, this was like 2009, 2010. So like, if they asked for another round, that means something couldn't have been decided, and they needed an overtime. You know what I'm saying? So, but they was trying to clown me. My name was Juggernaut, and they put an X under the end of my name. They wasn't trying to change nothing. So they was, but even on the comments of that one. Back then I had Down South and New York split. And that took me. You know what I'm saying? So I had 3 other battles after that, Smoke Everybody. And those was recorded, but for some reason those was never put out. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? So, but basically I started with battling, and then when I came back home from North Carolina, I just really wanted to focus on the artistry. So I would say with battling, I got back into battling last year. Shout out to On-Site Battle League, Rochester, New York. They was basically trying to scour for talent. And basically they said, who y'all want to see on the stage? Who y'all want to see battle? A lot of people been in various different ciphers with me as Juggernaut. And I just made my name change to Mike Johnson Jr. But a lot of people was tagging me. I got like a good 3 to 5 people tagging me. Like, I want to see Mike Johnson Jr., Mike Johnson. Okay. I ain't want to get back into battling because I like to build. I don't like to break a brother down. But then I had to realize, in order to actually build, you do have to destroy and weed out. So I got back into battling so I can learn myself. And on top of that, it's a growth pattern for me and whoever is involved. If my opponent, I battle because I really rap. I'm not a battler per se, though. You know what I'm saying? I just love to be outside with all of the MCs. This is how I am. So
anything
that's how I got
in the battles yet?
Say that again?
Yeah, anything crazy happen to you? Like, you ain't got no fights in there, have you?
No. I mean, I have had one person duck me twice. You know.
You did what?
One person, ducked our battle twice. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to him though. But that's about it. You know what I'm saying? And it was nope. Never showed up. And was talking a little bit too spicy. And I'm the person that I'm not the type of person that like to talk crazy. I give credit where credit is due. But at the same time, I know my skill set. And I just like to have fights where my back is against the wall. If I have fights where my back against the wall, I can learn something about myself. But I also want to teach somebody about themselves as well. So that's how this is. So I got a different outlook. Loaded Luxide was actually said it best. He said, if you do not want to see who you truly are, battling isn't for you.
What's your record?
My record?
Yeah.
In my eyes, I'm undefeated. I haven't had not one loss. However, if you want to place it in different people's perspectives, shout out to my guy Lex Luthor. I had a good debatable with my guy RT Rubber Tongue on iBattle League. That was a great debatable. He had a lot of rebuttals, so that was a great matchup. Due to the fact that my opponent in Verbal War Zone, shout out to OG Chosen, Charmaine, Fire the Misfit, King Sprite, they held me down and got me on the spot battle with somebody that I do definitely respect. Shout out to Taj Millie as well. But I did an on the spot battle, not necessarily preparing, didn't have time to prepare, but on Verbal War Zone, they battle on a beat. That's my element. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that one, I didn't get to practice or anything like that. So it's a lot of things, the way I performed it, I didn't get to get it out the way I wanted to, due to the fact of the lack of practice on the spot. However, there's no excuses. He was more cleaner than me. I had better content in my head, but he was way more cleaner than me. I can see where people say that he got that. Other than that, I smoke everybody.
Yeah. I actually had I think probably 10 years ago, I interviewed Sue Surf. But I would say, guess who's the? I'm gonna since you said you never lost, I'm gonna set up somebody with you. He's the guy. He's my number one guest as far as who I interviewed the most on the show.
Who?
Sirius Jones.
Oh, that's one. That's one right there.
Yeah,
That's one right there.
He locked up right now, so when he come home, I'm gonna line him up for you. So see how that go.
I'm with it. I'm with it. And serious, I won't go disrespectful. I wish you the best. You better handle your handle. You know what I'm saying? But when you come home and you want that, I'm here.
Hey, what about that? Man, you gotta get on that caffeine, that URL. What about that?
I'm actually me and battling. I'm not necessarily. I would love to be on URL. I would love to go through all of that. However, it's not necessarily my main focus. My main focus is the artistry. I just love
how it blowing up though. The caffeine app.
Yeah, that caffeine app is doing numbers and is bringing people back. They just had Lady Luck on the stage battling again. They had, man, listen, they doing their thing, and Reed Dollars is coming back. There's a lot of people from the old era that is maintaining.
I was saying like a lot of the older people coming back though. That shit kind of like, I look at it like basketball, man. You old head, you can't just hop in and be trying to play against these young cats sometimes. So a lot of them are losing. More of them are losing than winning, to me.
Yeah, some of them, some of them haven't kept up their training even after
it started with
their time.
Like Joe Budden, he tried to come back a couple years ago.
That was horrible, but great in itself, because here's my thing. If Joe Budden would have prepared in a different aspect or had people in his corner to let him know about the different aspect, he would have won. His bars was phenomenal. His performance was garbage. Hollow's performance was phenomenal. Some of his bars was, but that's just my point of view of it. You know what I'm saying? Cassidy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say next. You got it.
That first one, okay. First round versus Goods, that was phenomenal. He should have cut that short though. He should have cut that a lot short. Because the rest of that, he was looking shaky. And then with Arsenal, you can't have a grown man shaking you like a bobblehead on stage. That's not a good look at all. Arsenal literally had it's not like you playing two-hand touch. That man neck going. No, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. You know what I'm saying? 40 Cal had a good comeback.
What about, I think Jay Mills, he didn't do another one. He did that one, right?
No, he did another one. He did the one versus K-Shine, and then he did another one versus E-Ness. It was the rematch.
Oh, that's like, yeah, that's a toss-up, though. That's like Ortiz versus Chuck Liddell. I ain't trying to say it like that.
Honestly, though, Jay Mills started learning. He did everything that he didn't do with K-Shine, he actually did with E-Ness. But it was kind of like he should have took E-Ness first.
To warm up?
He should have, to warm up and get into the mode where that people loved him from. You know what I'm saying? But he's like,
you can't be on. That's what I'm saying. I know they've been doing it and they paved the way for it, but you ain't been active with it. So you can't just hop in and think it's the same way when you was doing
with
it.
Anybody.
Yeah, these young cats eating their ass up too. They was like, shit. But I want to see Remy Martin gonna get back in it.
Cool. Wait, say that again?
You need to get Remy Martin and Lady Luck to do one.
Oh yeah, Lady Luck just battled Miss Hustle.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Babs. I like how Babs doing the Queen of the Ring.
I love how she made her stamp. She really made her stamp. shout out to Babs. Like Babs, she did her thing doing that and making a outlet for the ladies. Like that's so fucking fire to me. You know what I'm saying? So like that she carried it. She carried it the right way. And on top of that, boy, I seen a freestyle that she had did. I think it was a Serious Jones freestyle. You know, when Serious Jones back in the day when he was doing the freestyle sessions, you know what I'm saying? Posting them up, got bars. I think that was what it was called. And man, listen, that one, Babs bodied everybody on there. That I feel like Babs still got it, even if she wanted to step in that ring, Babs will be able to mutilate. But
yeah, I like that shit too because like that's some shit right there where like you got like I actually had Megan Thee Stallion on the show, so I ain't trying to diss her, but you had Megan Thee Stallion, you got Megan Thee Stallion, you got City Girl,
yep,
you got Mulatto.
yep.
They can't get no shit like that. Like you gotta come with some bars to be on some shit like
It's
that.
a certain type of, you gotta be a certain type of person. You know what I'm saying? They even step into that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, granted, as far as skill level, you know what I'm saying? You would say like somebody like a J. Cole can step in the ring. It's just that he'll have to be in a different type of zone with himself to even do that. Like people talk about Drake going in there. I feel like Drake will cook if he get in the ring. But he'll have to find out how he can translate to
Yeah,
people.
he's a good performer, so it might work for him.
You feel me? Music, I always make this comparison. Music and battle rap is almost the same thing.
You mean
It's
battle rap?
almost the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Battle
I
rap.
focus on, say it again?
Battle rap and wrestling.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about it. I don't like the fakery. I'm a person that live in my truth. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why, you know what I mean? Like everything is about growth with me. Everything is about learning. It's about building. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I kind of don't even know how to rap to just rap. Everything I do has a purpose. Some people is gifted with just being able to rap.
Like
Just that fucker can just go.
like
He
that.
could just go.
Snoop gonna rap forever.
If you let him. If you let him. Shout out to Snoop too. That's the dog right there. That boy, he's nice. When you nice, you can't, it's undeniable. You know what I'm saying? But it still don't mean that you don't have to work on your craft. And I bet you Snoop haven't let up on him working on his craft. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of people I like to look up to. The people that work on themselves. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. I think Meg Thee Stallion might be able to get in the ring. You know what I'm saying? She got that. She'll be one of those disrespectful type people in the ring. She gonna disrespect crazy.
Well, she just came out with the song rapping about talking about Tory Lanez. She on the Who Shot You?
And sampling Who Shot You? That was.
I was like, that ain't Rock Nation. I don't know who it is. There ain't nobody but Rock Nation telling her to do that shit. I was like, oh shit, she got to get greasy.
That was. I mean, granted, you know, I guess she had to say something because.
Smart play.
Granted, I guess she did have to say something or make a record about it due to what Tory died put released. You know what I'm saying? But that was all right.
Yeah,
that was all right.
I was like, it sounded like just the first half was about him. I wish the whole song she should just rapped about that shit.
Nah, she wasn't going to. She wasn't going to. She was hinting. She was hinting at certain things, but like she wasn't. It's like when you have a situation, you gotta grow. That's like my project is called Growth Spurt, man. Growth Spurt. It's all about growth. You know what I'm saying? Certain people know how to be stuck on a situation though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know how to just stay stagnant, just be stuck in a situation. And you know what I mean? Sometimes being stagnant, you can be stuck in a situation and feel stuck. or you can just be too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's two levels. It's always a different perspective in everything. I mean, if y'all ain't catch up by now, I'm an over analytical thinker. I always think about mad shit. The left and the right, the yin and the yang. It's always a duality with a lot of things. So I just try to understand. And, you know,
So what?
Meg tried to make a lot of things understandable with that who shot you.
Oh. So what else you working on right now?
Right now it's just finishing up everything for my project, Growth Spurt. The first single is out right now, Head Nodders on all platforms. The Head Nodder, produced by JD Riggs. You know what I'm saying? That High Caliber Music. That's the CEO of High Caliber Music right there. That boy is vicious on the beats. And I swear to God, that was one that I had fun with. If y'all want to check out that video, I have a short clip at the end of the video of INF exclamation, one of his songs off of Instrumentals 2 called Headshot. You can go ahead and go to YouTube for that, and Instrumentals 2 is on all platforms as well. But yeah, man, that Growth Spurt is basically the focal point. I actually have a battle tomorrow for on-site battle league as well, so I'm getting that together. You know what I'm saying? And it's a closed room. First time being in a closed room with no crowd, and that is wonderful.
Y'all niggas gonna test it before y'all walk in there or something?
Oh yeah. We got everything under control. I already had my test. I'm so negative. Never thought I'd say that in a positive way.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No, cause I'm just saying, like, you know how that shit's spreading now. They talking about they got us with lockdown out here. Now they talking about you gotta stay in the house from 5 to 8. I mean 8 to
yeah,
5. I mean 10 to 5.
yeah.
10 to 5.
Like, and that's another reason. Like, it's happening, early. And it's only the battlers and people recording. So they understand. On-site battle league definitely understands. So shout out to Tom, shout out to Clem. They definitely understand. Shout out to Dirt or Die as well, my bros. They understand that we can't do crowds too much, especially with this stuff spreading. But you know what I'm saying? We trying to give the cities something, you know what I'm saying? Something, or give people opportunities. And my bro Steams from We Go Hard, I would say if you was up on URL, I would say Chess brother, Steams that he came in the game with. He's about to be one of the guests that's watching in on these battles as well. So, they do everything that they can in their power so they can give opportunities to a lot of people. And I'm just grateful I'm here to actually get the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So while I'm doing the battle stuff, getting the music stuff right, and I feel like everything is going the way it needs to be. I got a video on the way soon, but I'm gonna work on that. It's for another single on Growth Spurt. But Growth Spurt, man, that joint. If you loved like Supreme Clientele's, the Only Built for Cuban Links, is like those albums that is just an all the way playthrough. That's one of the things I tried. I did my entire best to try to provide. And in my eyes, every song can be played. There's not one skippable song. And another thing is, I got everybody that's in High Caliber Music with me. You know what I'm saying? So we got the whole gang on the project. I wanted to show my foundation. That's a part of growth. You know what I'm saying? You can't necessarily grow unless you have the foundation. You know what I'm saying? You can't build the structure of the building and the foundation ain't there. You know, so that's what it is. It's the foundation. This is the foundation mark, and I'm appreciative. My grandbaby coming to me. Yeah, I got a lot of family. I got a lot of family. Shout out to my wife, Ebony Johnson. I got 5 kids. I got 2 grands. You know what I'm saying? King. All right. But yeah, so you know, that's what I'm about. It's about family. It's about morals, growth, being righteous, being as righteous as you can. You know what I'm saying? That's what each song is about. And, you know, throughout the time I'm slapping rappers with lyrics, you know? So it's a beautiful thing. And I'm proud. I've worked hard on Growth Spurt. It's like my whole entire life on a project. My first project to be coming out. So telling you, man, you're gonna have to watch out for this one. Riggs gonna be knocking you on the head. JD Riggs knocking you in your head with production. My cousin Inf knocking you in the head with some production. Man, listen. Got my another person from the gang, KXL, knocking you in the head with production. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We got Hooligan Easy on the track. We got Inf on the track. And if y'all like that Legend joint that's on instrumentals too, y'all gonna love the joint that's on Growth Spurt. I got my sis Shay Blue on there, got my sis Rena, got my sis Emmy, got my bro Trell on there, got my bro KXL on there for a hook. You know what I'm saying? Got Hondo Luck on there, you know what I'm saying? And might have I'm working on some things. I can't disclose too much, but I'm trying to give a gem to hip hop. If I could put this in the universe, that's all I want to do. I just want to put something great into the universe that I feel is great, that came from my heart. So there, that's it. That's it. That's the gist of it. And at the end of the day, I try to do everything to where, you know, if you don't feel it, it's because it's a soul error going on. Because I try to hit the soul. Every one of these songs, there's something in the song that helped me grow as a person. So I'm not doing any song. Like I said, I got to do stuff for a purpose. The thing is, if it helped me, I can help somebody else too. You know, I think that's what the job of an MC is. Let's go back to the Rakim days, the KRS-One era, the Drew the Damager, the CL Smooths, and let's take it back real quick. I swear to God, I wish I was born in the golden era, though. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like I would be outside having the most fun in the world, just rapping. What? I step out, go to somebody's block just to rap. What? What? I wish I was around, but I got to try to maintain that essence that I fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's peace. It's peace. I enjoy this. I enjoy this a lot. But yeah, man. What's this? Mm-hmm.
What would you like to say to your fans and supporters? You kind of said a lot already, but
listen. This is when I got somebody like you, to actually talk to and build with, You get the whole 9 yards. It's the whole 9. You know what I'm saying? Top to bottom, from knowledge to born. You're gonna get everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I love that's just the authentic. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to say to my fans, thank you. My fans and supporters, I would like to thank you. I literally do a lot of things for my personal growth, and the fact that it's receptive to my fans and supporters, because they've been through similar things. You know, we all, a lot of us is unique, but we all the same. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm appreciative of that. And I always love healing. I like healing myself. So if I can help other people heal along the way, if I've helped you heal, if I'm helping you heal, or if I'm just helping you find out that hip hop is still here, I love you. That's it. I love you. And I'm very appreciative. And wait for Growth Spurt to drop. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. Like I said, go get that, The Head Nodder, all streaming platforms. Mike Johnson Jr., The Head Nodder, produced by JD Riggs. You know what I'm saying? HCM is the gang, man. I love my family. I love this music.
Thanks for coming through politicking with me.
Man, it's Po Politickin. What we supposed to do? You know what I mean? But yeah, I appreciate you though. I appreciate you for having me, man. This was definitely like, it's something that actually it hit my heart to actually hear that you wanted to build with. So I'm like, oh word? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's over. It's over. So yeah, much love, much respect to you, man. And be prosperous. Keep on attacking. That's what I'm gonna try to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we gotta be on the same wavelength, man. Gotta be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Too many people stagnated around this piece. You know what I mean? And let's be clear, if you haven't been chasing your dream during this pandemic, you are stuck.
Yeah, that was my thing. If you ain't been doing that right now, you a fucking zombie.
Yeah, like nah, son. Focus. This is the time you locked in. Focus on what you got to do for you, for your soul to be happy. You know what I'm saying? For your growth.
What's
You
your?
ain't do none of that. You just withering away.
I'm saying, what's your social media?
All social medias: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm Jugga MC. That's JUGGA My bad. I almost spelled Juggernaut all the way through. So again, that's JUGGAMC. That's at Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm a gamer's PSN. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's everything. You know what I'm saying? For my spiritual people, you got like things like CoStar or charts or whatever. I'm even on there, Jugga MC. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up.
On what?
Politics. Huh?
What website?
Oh yeah. It's this thing called CoStar. You know what I'm saying? CoStar. It's other things too, but basically helps you get your chart. You know what I'm saying? Your astrology chart, your birth chart, what aligns you with you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's linked with a lot of people's social media. So mine's is Jugga MC on that. I ain't changed not a damn thing. So yeah, So yeah, almost any social media platform there is, I'm on there as Jugga MC. That's where you can connect me at. And if you want all of the great music, go to thisishcm.com. That's where Growth Spurt will be dropping as soon as it's finished. And you can go and listen to masterpieces like my sis Shay Blues, The Check-In, or my cousin INF exclamation instrumentals too, or even my bro JD Riggs with God's Gifts too. We got a lot of material, and we got a lot of things for the culture that is gonna be wonderful. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, This is HCM.com. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to HCM is the gang. Shout out to Dirt or Die. Shout out On-Site Battle League, man. Everything upstate, everything Rochester, New York, man. This is the home, man. And thank you, folks. Thank you, man.